Welcome to the Shield Football Podcast. I'm your host, Fredo. With me today, I got the whole crew in the building. I got that boy DC, and I got that boy Jerron. What's up, my boys? How y'all doing today, man?
What's up, Fredo?
Not much, my boy. How about you, Jay?
Oh, it's all good, all good.
All right, that's what's up. Gentlemen, finally here, man. Super Bowl week is here. We got the two teams already official in the books, man. San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Man, so far already going in. So both teams already reportedly have left their cities, and they made their way already to Las Vegas, which the Super Bowl will be held at this Sunday night, man. But gentlemen, how do y'all feel about that game coming in? What are your expectations, man, for this game? Is it Kansas City, or you got the Niners going in there? Which player y'all got hopes, or which players you gonna have doubts? DC, let's start off with you, man.
The main thing going into this for me is you got a team that's looking to get over a hump, and you got another team that's looking to build on the legacy of what they've been doing for the past years. Yeah. I would expect one team to come out a little bit more relaxed, which would be the Chiefs, and I would expect that the 49ers probably have a few hiccups in the first quarter, and if they can get by that, we should have a pretty decent game. I don't expect a whole lot of scoring to go on in this game, to be honest with you, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, Jay. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a tall task for the Chiefs to come out on top on this one. I think they're going to be out talented on most every part of the field, besides maybe their corners, of course, their quarterback. If you look at all the head-to-head matchups, in my opinion, whose offensive line do you like better? 49ers or Chiefs?
I like 49ers offensive line.
Right. Yeah. Running game, who do you like better?
It's probably going to be the 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers, yeah.
Receivers, who do you like better?
49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
On linebackers, I'm gonna take 49ers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, to me, it's kind of a landslide in talent, but it's tough to bet against Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
That's the thing you got to think about. Maybe he can elevate. I kind of think last year's Super Bowl was the same kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Philly had a more talented squad. I think Kyle Shanahan is going to have these boys just on one. And besides, Chiefs are wearing red.
Yep.
So
do you believe in that theory?
Yes.
Where was the white and the color jerseys?
Yeah. Since 2010, the teams wearing the colored jerseys are 3-11. So I do have that is one of the things I do believe that if you're wearing white, somehow, some way, you come up on top.
What's it called? But the Chiefs have won in the red jerseys before, have they? They have, right?
I think when they won it,
the first time or the second time.
I thought they were wearing white. I thought they were wearing red when they lost it. I would have to see.
Yeah, because I know one of those times they were wearing the red jerseys. But when you looked that up, Jay, so right now we have Vegas, man. Right now they have the favorites.
Yeah, they were wearing red
when they won
the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now the Vegas puts the game odds on this one right now. So right now the 49ers are favored to win by 2.5 points on this game right here. And according to the matchup predicament right here, according to ESPN, they have 59% of the Niners winning this game right here, and just 40% for the Kansas City. And I feel like Kansas City this whole season throughout the playoffs, they've been the underdogs, and I guess they're thriving against that right now. So, man, if I had to pick a team right now going in there, man, like I know in paper 49ers have the best team, but man, it's just like Jay said, it's hard to bet against the Chiefs right now. And to be honest with you, man, like I don't want to bet against them, man. So I have to get the Chiefs on this one right here.
Yeah, that's read for me, man. I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs.
Yeah, Jay.
Me, my heart says Chiefs, but my head says 49ers. Just the matchups. Seeing what they did in the second half of these games. You got 2 weeks to prepare. They're a more physical team, more talented team. I want the Chiefs, but I just feel like it's the Niners' time right now, and it's gonna be tough for Kyle Shanahan to let this one go. This is it. If he don't get it now, he ain't gonna get it. Because you got a depleted Chiefs team.
Yeah,
this Chiefs team ain't as good as last year's Chiefs team. They're definitely not as good as the first couple years. And then you got all these. Look at their just name recognition: Warner, Chase Young, Nick Bosa, Debo, Brandon Ayuk, Kittle. Like, as long as you can handle Travis Kelce, it should be a wrap. I'm saying it's gonna be 49ers 31-21.
10 points, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Man, like right now, I feel like the 49ers have the most pressure to win this game right now.
That's true.
Because like Jay said, right now, right now, this is their time to win. If they don't win this game, man, that's it. Like, I don't think they will have another chance. Just because, you have some players already with their contracts ending, and who knows, you're going to have the same team again with, next year. And also, like, Brady's going to come up with a contract extension. You can't get his fifth year option because he wasn't a first round pick. So you got to make a decision on that and how much he's going to get paid. So to be honest with you, man, this is more pressure for the 49ers than the Chiefs.
But I think about this. The 49ers have been let off the hook 2 weeks straight. They could have very easily been home against Green Bay. But some bonehead coaching decisions got them to where they at now because they ain't been playing their best ball. That running defense has been trash. Aaron Jones sliced them up. Then Detroit come the next week and sliced them up. So that's why I was feeling like Pacheco would have a big day because Andy Reid, he watched all that, man. And like I said, they could have very easily been at home on their couches if it wasn't for a couple of bonehead coaching mistakes. We wouldn't even be talking about them right now. So that's another reason I'm leaning towards the Chiefs on this one. But my score is going to be more like a 20-17 game.
2017. Yeah. For me, I want to stick to the 3-point game what Vegas has. So I'm gonna say 28-24. So something like that. Yeah. 20-24, or maybe 27-24. Yeah. But besides that, gentlemen, like, what are the key factors for each team to win this game? Well, I'm gonna start off first with the Kansas City. I say the key factor will be Mahomes, straight up. It depends how Mahomes played this game because really, I think the reason why the Chiefs are where they are right now is because of Mahomes, with his poise, what he does in the pocket, and what he does outside the pocket. And also what he does with his legs as well. I think this right here will determine what the Chiefs, if they could get this win over the Niners. But the key factor for the Chiefs to win is Mahomes. DC?
Mine's going to be the Chiefs' defense. They've been the story the last couple of weeks. And it's going to take a tall task, but I think they'll be up for it.
Yeah.
I like the secondary, the corners over there. But Shanahan, the way he uses Debo, that may be the only problem I see as far as the Chiefs being able to handle the way you move Debo around. But I like the Chiefs defensive unit overall against them. I think they're going to do pretty good. I do, and that's going to be the key for me. The Chiefs defense.
Yeah. So what's the key Chiefs key factors to win this game?
For the Chiefs to win this game, you're gonna need 3 names. Chris Jones, first of all. If Chris Jones, he's gonna have to show up and be a wrecking ball, and you're gonna have to choose out of the other guys. MVS has to play a hell of a game. Either MVS, Hardman, Kadarius ain't gonna play, or Gray,
right?
Or like one of them cats are gonna have to step up. So I think if MVS has a good game, that then it's gonna make it competitive.
Yeah.
I just don't trust them like I trust the other side of the ball. We already know Rashee Rice is going to get his touches. Kelsey's going to get his touches. Yeah. They need somebody else to blow up this game.
Yeah.
I was reading somewhere where Jerick McKinnon should be eligible to come back.
Yes.
And he changes the whole offense also,
yeah,
with the way they like to use him out of the backfield. So they could be an X factor if he's off the IR.
Yeah. And during the postseason, man, the 49ers have won every game by 3 points. Yeah, man, they're fronting, man. Yep. They are. All right, now let's go to some key factors to the 49ers. All right, I'm going to start it off. The key factor for the 49ers to win the Super Bowl, I say it has to be with McCaffrey.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, you don't know if he's going to kill you with his rushing yards or receiving yards, but either way, I expect McCaffrey to have at least 100 over rushing and 80 with receiving, man. I think he's going to be the key factor for the San Francisco 49ers to win this game. And besides him, like DC said, Deebo Samuels, how they're going to play him. Remember, he's coming from an injury that he suffered in the first quarter of the Lions game. So you don't know if he's fully, what was that?
No, yeah.
And so you don't know how fully healthy he is at this moment right now. I mean, he's been off already. Well, technically it would be 2 weeks, right? The Sunday?
Yes.
So 2 weeks. So we'll see how that recovers. But DC, key factors for 49ers to win.
I want to see who they're going to match up with Kelsey. As far as is it going to be Warner or who they're going to bring a safety in or what? Because that's going to be huge too. Yeah. Like we always talked about, they're off script. He don't run routes that you ever heard of. He just... It's like him and Mahomes in the backyard playing, and they've been doing it for so long. They just know where one person's going to be. And I guess they have some type of look, when I do this, we go in here. But that's going to be the key for them. If Warner or whoever can keep up with Kelsey, that's going to be major. Yeah.
And it's crazy that Kelsey knows how to find those big gaps, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And he ain't that fast.
Exactly. It's like, man, when you see him, when you see Mahomes throwing him in a pass, it's like 5 yards. He's like free. Yeah. And that's crazy. Yep. Jay, what are your thoughts, key factors for the 49ers to win the Super Bowl?
Greenlaw. Because in my mind, Fred Warner's doing everything else. Greenlaw is going to be the one who wreaks havoc. He might get a couple hits on Mahomes. He's going to be controlling the middle. Rashee Rice likes those crossing routes underneath. Watch out for big hit right there. And then on the offensive side, it's definitely going to be McCaffrey. McCaffrey is the one who's running this offense primarily, and you know what he's going to do. So if he has a big game, it's over.
Yeah.
If they can limit him in his rushing totals, then they have a chance. But if McCaffrey is having those big lanes, you'll know in the first quarter what it's going to be, because Andy Reid and their team had the like you said, 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah.
And if McCaffrey's getting off for 15-yard games, it's going to get ugly. Yeah. So McCaffrey and Greenlaw, how do they stop Pacheco? Like we said, their running game or the run defense has been suspect
Yeah.
throughout the playoffs. So, we shall see.
Yeah. So now with the Chiefs, every game except for one, they've been winning more than a touchdown. The only game they didn't win by a touchdown was the Bills game. They won that one by a field goal. But other than that, it's like the Chiefs are finding dominance in this postseason right now, and it's understandable, man, that not everybody picked them to win.
Right.
Not everybody had them passing the divisional round, but the fact that they went to the divisional round, take care of business on the road, and then they went to Baltimore on the road, took care of business. It's like they're thriving on this right now, man. It's like this team doesn't need any help to be, to give more to, but it's like the right now they love being the underdog, and they are right now because Vegas has them has the 49ers favored by what, 2.5 points?
2.5.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's that close.
Yeah.
They played an extra game. They
Exactly.
played one more game than the 49ers.
A wild card, divisional, and a championship game.
This might be the time where it catches up.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But it's gotta count. Playing a whole extra game compared to your opponent.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get the proper maintenance and conditioning and get some of the injured guys back. Like you said, McKinnon, Willie Gay.
The guard's coming back, Tony.
Guard coming. Oh,
yeah.
So there we go. There's a puncher's chance right there.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, y'all boys got anything else with this Super Bowl game?
No, I'm just looking forward to it, Fredo.
Yeah.
Really, I think it's going to be a good one. I really do, because you got two head coaches that, when they're in their bag, they're in their bag.
Yeah.
And, in the way Spag has been calling the defense for the Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
he's been doing his thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be real interesting. Look, but like Jay was saying, they probably put Purdy into position. If you go beat me $40, I want Purdy to beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not letting McCaffrey beat me.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to put up there on that line, I'm not letting McCaffrey do that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go through Purdy to beat me, and I think that's going to be the plan for the Chiefs, to see if Brock Purdy can beat them with his arm.
Yeah.
He had a few rushes the other week, but that was an anomaly. He doesn't normally do that. But I'm thinking they're going to have to make Purdy beat him. I don't think they just like everybody else. They know what McCaffrey's about. You can't let McCaffrey beat you.
Yeah. Yeah. Do any of y'all watch that podcast with Cam Newton? What is it, 4th and 1?
No, I don't
I've heard
keep
little
up with
skits
it.
from it.
Yeah, I heard little
Stuff
parts.
he's been saying.
Yeah, what's it called? So he's been saying that McCaffrey is not elite.
Well, McCaffrey, or he's
no, I'm
about
sorry,
Purdy.
not Purdy. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah. That he's saying that Purdy is not elite. I would like to get y'all's opinion. What do y'all think about Purdy? DC, is Purdy elite to you?
No.
No?
I don't think he's elite. No, he's able to run Shanahan's offense.
Yeah.
The way, a lot of people can't run that.
Yeah. So if you had to put a label on him, what label would you put him on?
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
But like I say, but he's in a great position.
Yeah.
A really, really good position to be with Shanahan.
Yeah. Okay. Jay?
So with the Cam Newton thing, he labeled people game changers or game managers. He's right that Purdy is a game manager.
Yeah.
But what's funny is he stepped up, became a game changer in the second half of last game.
Yeah.
By using his legs. So it's gonna be up to, like Chris said, it's gonna be up to Spags to make him one dimensional.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, look at the first half.
Yeah.
He was out of it, even in inaccurate turnover worthy plays left and right. So in that sense, Cam Newton is right.
Yeah. Man, you know what, man? For being where he got drafted at and where he is right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give him that title, man, that elite, because you were the last one chosen from that draft. and at that time, Garoppolo was there, and then was Trey Lance, and then you were the third guy. You know, these are two guys that Garoppolo came from an organization thinking that like he could play in that system from Tom Brady. You know, he had a couple good games in Tom over there in New England, and then they came in and spaked that from him over there, and he did pretty well with San Francisco. They went to the Super Bowl also, right? And then you had Trey Lance. He was a first round pick. Now that guy had a lot of expectations. You know, they gave up so much to get him, and then you had this third stringer, man. Afterthought. No one put him to be right there, man. And where he is right now, and the way he's taking care of the ball and putting that team in this position with that. Come on now, guys. Not anybody can do that, man. I mean, it doesn't matter the system you were at.
Yeah, well, that's where I disagree.
Right,
The system.
No, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you can't put any quarterback to do that, because here in Houston we had the same system as well, and with Shanahan being the offensive coordinator, man, we had T.J. Yates. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what helped us? Yeah, at that time we had a really good defense, and but Yates, like he didn't take care of the ball as Pretty did. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think Pretty was better than Yates. I think Pretty is doing better than Schaub. You know, and like in those two quarterbacks, like it just I will give him more credit for where he got drafted, what his expectation was, and the system that he's in. I'll give him more credit. Yeah. Like I'm not saying he's like right. I'm not saying he's not a Joe Burrow or a Mahomes.
But that's the elite tier.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
I'm putting it right there. I'm not gonna like he's right there, man. He's like I'm not saying he's in that group, but
has he done more than Garoppolo did for the Niners?
Yes.
Well, the Garoppolo got to a Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we didn't call him elite.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Fair
point.
They're at the same spot now.
Fair point.
Unless he goes out there and pulls this off.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But comparing stats, now I haven't seen them, but just from an eye point of view, I think Purdy has done better than Garoppolo.
Okay.
Taking care of the ball at least. Well, Garoppolo, man, he would throw you 2 interceptions every other game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with Purdy, he doesn't throw many interceptions, man, which that plays a big part.
And when another part of it, one of Cam's interview where he says he's probably the 10th best player on the team.
Yeah.
The 10th most important best player on the team.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And but I love to give the underdog his flowers, man. Yeah. It's just where he was at, man. You gotta give some credit when it's due.
I give him credit, but the bones of the operation are the mastermind, genius head coach, and then the talent. It's just it's too much. Too much talent, because when McCaffrey, Debo, or Trent Williams don't play, he looks totally different.
Yeah, I get it, man. I just want to give Pretty his flowers, man, because
I just can't call him elite.
Nah, I'm not calling him elite, but I don't want to call him trash neither.
Well, he's a game manager.
Yeah.
That's fine. Man,
but I just feel like that's just wrong, though.
He's a game. He gets the ball to 3 people.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, Fredo.
Ask me, man.
Swap Jordan Love and Purdy. Which team had a better season?
Well, the 49ers.
Oh, well, why?
Well, both don't run the same offensive system.
Right.
I mean, why would the 49ers still have the better season?
All right, defense. Like.
Do you think Jordan Love is a better quarterback than Purdy?
All right, are we talking about like physical, talent?
Yeah.
All right, talent wise, yes, he's better than Jordan Love right now. I mean,
you saying Purdy's better than Jordan?
Right. He said Purdy's
better. I can't do that one.
Yeah, because all right, look, Jordan Love has been sitting down for the past 4 years, learning that offense, and this guy just got thrown in. In that same year, he got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, like at first, Love didn't look so great. I mean, mid-season, he started blossoming. He got comfortable.
Mhm.
I mean, this guy was doing it from the get-go.
It's all about talent.
Yes.
It's all about talent
Yeah.
because Jordan Love was doing it with first year
Yes.
cats who could have been still in college.
Yeah.
It's different when you can throw a swing to Debo and he goes
And
30.
McCaffrey, you got
Yeah.
McCaffrey
You
back
got
there. But you
McCaffrey.
got Aaron Jones back there as
It's
well.
not the same.
I'm
It's
not,
the same.
but he's not a second year fresh out of college.
Yeah, but
I mean, but like Green Bay, like all right, the receivers they have, they've been there within a year or two, know, but still, I mean, but who's the one throwing the rock though? Who's the one managing the field on offense?
right.
Yeah.
He's a point and click. Kyle Shanahan says, you know what's going to be open? The dig route. Throw the dig route.
Yeah.
He really doesn't have to put the whole thing on his back.
Yeah. Oh, no, wrong, bro.
With Jordan Love, to me, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
They have schemed open calls, but there's more arm talent. There's more mobility. There's he had some time under his belt. So in that instance, I would put Jordan Love over him.
Yeah.
But another one will be everybody says the ultimate game manager is who? Kirk Cousins. What does Kirk Cousins do in this offense? That's a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He'll take them to a Super Bowl if he was in the same offense with that Brock Purdy's running. I think it's more of a.
So it's more the system than the actual players.
Just don't mess it. That's why this system is taking over the whole league.
Yeah.
Every team in the league is running a version of this system.
Yeah.
Because it makes it so easy for the quarterback.
Yeah.
So nothing against Brock Purdy, but put him in a was it Tim Kelly?
Yes.
Put him in a Tim Kelly system and just throw him out there, make him do all the reads.
Yeah.
Put him in a Bill O'Brien system.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Put him in the same system that Bryce Young was in. Like, man, I just see it being totally different. He's in the best. He's taking advantage of the best system in the league.
Yeah.
To his credit.
This offense is more simplified for your everyday quarterback. I mean, you don't have to be the most athlete guy in the world, but if you run the game is nice and you got a good offensive line, this offense can do its magic on defense. But there's one way you can stop this offense, and that's playing more man and blitz. That's the bad thing about this offense. I saw it back when Shanahan was the offensive coordinator here in Houston under Gary Kubiak. The one thing we can never pass the divisional rounds is because when you had the Patriots of the world and the Ravens of the world, the way they would kill us, it'll be that man blitz all the time. That's the thing that always killed this offense. And that's one thing that I spoke to Jerron about this against the Browns and Texans. It's like I hate when the Browns blitzed us because it put a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know why he doesn't get rid of the ball quickly or faster, because when they blitzed the Texans, because the Texans run the same offense as the 49ers, they got to him, man. And I get it, man. Stroud, he could run if he wanted to, man, but it's hard for him to run because he'd rather be in a pocket quarterback. But when he does run, he could get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, not everybody's an athlete and can run like that. So that's what I'm saying. When you blitz and you play man against that Shanahan offense, man, you can stop the whole offense right there like that.
They want you to play zone.
Yeah.
Because they're going to manipulate your zone by having like you got leak players, you got players who they look like they're blocking and then they come out the back end and they're wide open.
Wide
Yep.
open.
You
Yep.
you got players who all they're doing is sitting in the middle of the field and there's 3 levels.
Yeah.
You got triangle reads, you got it's just this is the best offense in the league for a reason.
Yeah, it's the best, but it is stoppable though.
Well, yeah, everything's
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
To me, it's up to the play caller. If the play caller screws up, then it's a whole different
Yeah.
deal. Like if you watch the Atlanta Falcons versus the Patriots in that Super Bowl,
Yeah.
that second half, Kyle Shannon screwed that game up.
Yeah.
He lost
Yeah.
it.
He
Yeah.
lost the
Yeah.
game for him.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't much that the New England made plays, but his he just kept throwing the ball
Yeah.
instead of falling back and running. So
Yeah.
I think you got to make some plays,
Yeah.
and then the play caller has to mess up for this offense
Yeah.
to be stopped.
Like I really want Shanahan to win it, man, but I don't know, man. Like this is the first time the Chiefs have to be the underdog. I mean, they are the underdog on this game. So I would love to see him win it because he hasn't won the Super Bowl.
Well, you got to do it this year
Yeah,
because that's the buck on his back. He can't get by the big games. So
Mm.
here's his chance.
Yeah,
Here's his chance. Like you said earlier, if he don't get it this year, I don't know where he's going to get it. I really don't for the 49ers.
Mm-mm.
Question I have is, where does this put Patrick Mahomes if he wins it historically?
Baby Brady.
How far behind Brady? So I'm gonna give you Brady, Rodgers, Manning. Give me order.
Rodgers last. Manning third. Mahomes second. Brady first.
Oh, well, gonna be for if he wins.
If he wins this,
Yeah.
Brady 1,
mm-hmm.
Mahomes 1B, 180,
Yeah,
whatever you want
yeah.
to call it.
yeah.
Then you're gonna have, I guess, Manning and Rodgers.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he wins this year,
Yeah.
oh, that's the mountaintop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
can beat 2 number 1 seeds and a number 2 seed
Yep.
on the road.
Yep.
It doesn't get much better than that.
Yep.
Yeah, if he pulls this off, hey, I got to put him right there. Even though he ain't gonna have the 6 that Brady does at the time,
Yeah.
it 1B for me, 1A, whatever you want to call it.
Man, look, get this, guys. All right. From the first time he won the Super Bowl, that Chiefs team was amazing.
Yeah.
That team is not what it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe not even that close to that, to be honest with you at this point. But the fact is that he's doing that with this like C team, it's called like that. It's amazing. It really is, man. And the thing about it, he doesn't have what Brady had was great defense. You know, just now his defense is looking good in the postseason, but in the regular season, man, his defense has not helped. But now his defense is actually trying to help out and contribute to the games. But I think if he wins this one, he's not too far away to pass Tom Brady, man.
The thing I wish is I wish I could have saw Aaron Rodgers with Andy Reid
Right.
or Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Because to me, Aaron Rodgers has all the talent, the same skill that Mahomes has. I wish I could have saw him with Tyreek Hill. You know, I think they would have talent wise. He would have been just as special. If he wins this one, he's equal to Brady. I don't care the number. It's just this is tough. Just his talent, just the stuff he can do. Brady is the ultimate winner, but talent wise, it's hard to stop this dude, and he's still young. So, it's plenty of playoff victories ahead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at this point, all of his numbers at 6 years, all of his numbers are ahead of Brady for the most part. 4 AFC titles. to Brady's 3 at this point.
Mm.
The only place Brady had it was 3 Super Bowls at this point. He's got 2. Touchdown, interceptions. Mahomes 258 touchdowns to 69 interceptions. Brady 167 touchdowns. Mahomes got 100 more touchdowns at this point. Damn near. Than Brady did.
Yep.
So you know where this is heading. So the QB rating 103 for Mahomes, 88 for Brady.
Yeah.
So man, this is going.
He's been, and you got to remember, Brady's first 2 Super Bowls, game manager. He wasn't
the Tom Brady.
He was. Hey, our defense is good enough for us to win it without you putting the ball in harm's way. Especially that first one,
the Raiders one.
Now the furthest he went later on, he became the dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
He, the last 4 Super Bowls, he was him, but Mahomes hasn't had that luxury until this year, to where it's like, let's lean on, let's punt here because our defense is good enough to get them off the field.
Yeah.
He's been the number one, the HNIC. So
Yep.
Yeah, man. All right. Y'all boys got anything else from this Super Bowl things? Do you like? So let's. Do y'all have like any Super Bowl traditions y'all like to do, like at the house? Food, TV, drinks. Keep it fun.
not really.
Just the standard wings.
Yeah, wings.
Not really. Well, one thing I can say is coming up, I've been wrong for the last 3 Super Bowls, so maybe the Chiefs have a chance, because I sure didn't see the Bucks winning against the Chiefs that one time. I thought the Eagles were gonna win.
Yeah.
I had the Bengals winning too. So yeah. So maybe my predictions on the Super Bowl are just flawed, just because it's such a weird game.
Yeah.
The extended halftime, the extra week to prepare. So we'll see.
Yeah. So how y'all boys feel about the halftime, man?
Oh, it's gonna be dope.
Boy, Usher.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see what songs he does. That's gonna be like the most exciting part, to be like, oh, he pulled that one out, or he didn't do that one.
Yeah. So what's your favorite Usher song?
I'll
put you on the spot now, Jay.
I like, it's a lot. I like Climax. I like Confessions. Yeah. The whole Confessions album is crazy.
Yeah.
How about you?
Man.
You gonna say yeah?
No. What's it called? It's expected,
He's definitely doing that.
I want John to be there.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, and Ludacris too. To me, it had to be. I'm gonna give you an old school one from this first album, My Way.
Okay,
I like that one. Confessions.
Yeah,
these are part 1 or part 2. One. Okay.
I'm gonna go with 2. I like 2.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna take it back. Let's see if it brings. It's My Way. I like that one. It takes me back to my middle school years. But yeah, all right. And so do y'all boys think that Las Vegas is going to do a great job at hosting?
Oh yeah.
It's already started. Yeah, they're gonna kill it.
Yeah,
you got the Sphere doing all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I wonder how long it's going to take for the Super Bowl to go back to Las Vegas.
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Because
it's going to be a rotation.
Next year, the Super Bowl is going to be down the street from us. It's going to be right there in New Orleans.
Yeah,
yeah, man. New Orleans, and then the following year is going to be where? And
I know they're going back to LA, but I don't know if it's the year after that or
not. There was a Super Bowl years back where the NFL Man of the Year was caught in a prostitution sting for the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, man.
This is
Don't do it, Jay.
there's the possibility that there's gonna be a big name this weekend. Something crazy is gonna happen. We just had the Grammys. Killer Mike got 3 Grammys and got arrested the same night. It's gonna be something like that. There's gonna be a big Jason Kelsey might go down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a name where you can be like, he did what, when, where, and why in Vegas? Because man, just mark my words, something always crazy happens in Vegas, and I think we'll see it like a big name in the news.
So, all right. So the next Super Bowls, man, is gonna be, of course, New Orleans for 2025, and for 2026, it's gonna be in San Francisco, and then 2027 is gonna be in LA. So yeah, so we'll see what's up. I know the San Francisco one's gonna be a little bit cold, man, because it's an open stadium.
Yeah.
And I know around this time this year, well, it gets like in the 50s and 40s over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cold one right there. But yeah. So y'all heard about Mahomes' dad got arrested over DUI.
Yeah.
Down in Tyler, Texas.
Yeah, boy, wildin'.
Supposedly this is his third one, and like they're saying that he might have to serve time for this one.
Terrible situation. I hope they got to answer questions.
I'm pretty sure
all week about this.
Man,
that's
something none of us is going to ask him.
Yeah.
The most amazing part about Mahomes is it seems like
his family
is just a wreck. Like, you see the memes about his wife, you see his brother getting sexual assault charges, see his dad with DUIs, and he's just nothing.
Yeah.
He's pristine, no faults, no nothing. The only thing you can say about him is his voice. That's like everybody around him is just a train wreck.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
For real, man. Like he's trying right here trying to do some magical stuff in the football field. Everybody around him, man, just gives this man trouble.
Yeah.
Oh man, like you can't pick and choose your family, man. You really can't, man. But yeah. All right. Y'all boys got anything else, man?
No.
No?
Covered it all.
All right. So, final score. Let's settle right here. All right, I'm gonna go Chiefs. Like I said, 27-24.
Oh yeah, I said 49 31-21.
49ers.
Chiefs 2017.
2017. All right. Cool. All right, man. Let's go on to some more NFL news, gentlemen. Coaching staff, man. So all the coaches vacancy has been filled up. The last two were the Seahawks and the Commanders that we talked about last week. Commanders. How do you feel about that coaching hiring? DC?
They got leftovers. I don't know what they were doing this whole coaching search. They ended up with the leftover. You had to go to Dallas to get the DC to make him a head coach. I don't guess they were aggressive enough in the beginning when the coaches were still out there, and now you stuck with a basic coach, with a new OC with Kingsbury and all. So I think they screwed themselves in this. Washington, I think they had a chance to do something good with new ownership and everything coming in, and they messed it off.
Yeah,
I really think they did.
Jay, so you lost your defensive coordinator. How do you feel about that? And the fact that he's going to your divisional rival, to the Commanders. What do you feel about that, man? What's your thoughts?
Torn on it. I want to thank him for what he did to turn the culture around there. As a DC, he's not a DC no more.
Right.
He's a head coach. That's two different ball games. He did steal Joe Witt from the Cowboys, which was a big wrench because he was going to be the next guy up to take over for Dan Quinn, but he can't do defensive meetings no more. He got to be an all around coach, and we'll see how he does this go around, because if we remember back in Atlanta, Kyle Shanahan ran that offense.
Yep.
He doesn't have Kyle Shanahan no more. He has who was the offensive coordinator they hired?
Kingsbury.
Yeah, Kingsbury.
Yeah.
All right. So with Cliff Kingsbury pretty much running your offense, and you got Joe Witt as a defensive coordinator running the defense alongside with Dan Quinn, I'll put that tandem out of 10. I'll put that I'll put it at 5.
Right.
I can't say that I trust Cliff Kingsbury to do what Kyle Shanahan did for them. They still got to find a quarterback, but
Which they will.
they will, but it's not no set in stone.
Yeah.
Drake May might not be that dude. Daniels might be the one for that they pick, but I'm okay with it. My number one issue with him is the West Coast offense.
Right.
He had Kyle Shanahan under his roof, and it seems like every Kyle Shanahan tree offense kills him.
Yeah.
They like for the last few years, whenever they go against a legitimate West Coast offense with talent, they can't do anything to stop it. So we'll see how he does, but I think he's only as strong as his coordinators.
Yeah. DC?
Yeah, this Kingsbury got Caleb Williams written all over it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he worked with him at USC. So that makes me think that they're going to do whatever they can to get to that first spot
Yeah.
to take over Caleb Williams. Now, I don't know what that look like as far as draft capital they're going to give up, but I think that's the whole move right there to try to get Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm Chicago, you listen, see what they're offering, because you're already in a hell of a spot.
Yes, you are.
So maybe something they may end up with Fields.
Yeah.
Or they can trade back to 2 and then still trade back again. And still, if they want to go with Fields, they can move Fields from that point. They can go to 2 and take May and then deal Fields for more picks. So I think Washington's going to go all in for Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I think they might offer about 3 first-round picks just to move up one spot.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what New England talking about or what New England maybe offers Chicago. So it's going to be a king's ransom to move to get that one spot.
Yeah.
And once again, Caleb Williams, I mean, he's a little different.
Yeah.
He may be like, the hell with that. I don't want to go to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago's got a lame duck head coach. If they halfway through the season they're not doing well, guess what?
You got a new head coach.
They find a head coach. The same thing Fields just went through. So Chicago should have cleaned house.
Yep.
Before they start, they leave a little bit of pieces behind. So it's gonna be a problem.
See, man, like that's why I think they're gonna keep Fields. I think they're gonna keep Fields, and they're gonna get a bunch of picks for that, and they're gonna move up and trying to get freaking better talent around Fields, man.
Just think about this, Fredo. You could keep Fields and move back with the Commanders, and you could take Terry McLaurin in the trade package. Good first round picks.
Yep.
So now you got DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin, and you still sitting there 2. You still sitting there 2, man. And if somebody wants that 2 spot, guess what you can do? You can flip that 2.
Back up, yeah.
So the Chicago, they're in a good spot if they know what the hell they're doing.
Oh yeah.
They messed up.
Man, Chicago can have his way with the Commanders, the Patriots, Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean,
they messed up bringing it back the staff, the coaching staff. They should have cleaned house, and really made this into something like verbal. Oh man, they should have just went ahead and just kicked everybody out, and you would have a dominant, dangerous team if they did it the right way.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Chicago's gonna figure out a way to fuck that up.
So what do you think about the report that said once Ben Johnson was out the running, the Commanders really wanted Mike McDonald. But they lowballed him.
Oh.
Seahawks came out with more money.
Okay.
And they end up having to settle for Quinn. So it's still the Washington's still playing those games.
Yep.
And now they're leaking stuff about Ben Johnson.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's the Washington Commanders are still a Redskins in disguise. So
So all right, so now we go to the other coach hiring, like Jerron said. Now Mike McDaniel is the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. So he came from the Ravens defensive coordinator, and now he's a head coach. How do you see that hiring in DC?
I don't know, man. I don't know who this OC has. He picked the OC yet?
yes,
who?
man,
Okay.
keep
Because
going.
I'm guy with these kind of guys, man. When you take a defensive guy, I so hope he brings in a hell of an OC with him. Like I said last week, my team, I always wanted to hire offensive guy for the head coach.
His defensive coordinator is Lizzie Frazier.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
as offense, so far nobody.
because I mean, this is an offense that's ready. You got a young running back in backfield. You got good receivers. You got a quarterback for the future over there, at least on one side for sure.
Yeah.
So this is a team that's ready to win. I just hope he can find somebody to call the plays offensively to get him over the hump.
Yeah,
Because they're gonna sure need that.
as of right now, I don't see they're hiring any offensive coordinator. I think they might keep the one in house already.
Well, I figure they get rid of all them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because you still got the previous head coach in the building. I mean,
He don't want to be there.
I mean,
Not at their job anyway.
yeah. So all right. So how do y'all give that hiring? Jay,
I'll give it about probably a C plus
C plus.
with room to rise, because look at the talent he's gonna have coming in the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They need an extra rusher, but their secondary underachieved this year.
Yeah.
So once he gets his hands and does the Baltimore Ravens thing, they'll be great.
Because now this makes him the youngest head coach ever hired.
Yeah.
36 years old, man. 36. It makes me question, what am I doing with my life? But yeah, man. So congrats to him, because for a while, who held out record was head coach from the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah. Now let's go to some other places now. Like, all right, Jerron, let's talk about your Cowboys, man. So who are the Cowboys gonna hire as their defensive coordinator now? I heard Juan Herrera, and I heard the old defensive coordinator. Wow, what's his name for
Zimmer?
Mike
Zimmer. Mike Zimmer.
Put me in as a vote for Mike Zimmer.
Mhm.
I don't want Rivera around my city, let alone my team. Mike Zimmer would be a lateral to maybe an upgrade over Quinn. Mike Zimmer's had really good defenses with less talent.
Yeah.
In Minnesota. Again, I don't know what Rivera would bring to the team. As a head coach, they've never had a even decent with all that talent. Their defense always underperformed.
Yeah.
But I would love to have Mike Zimmer since Joe Witt was stolen from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough because you got a head coach that don't have a contract going forward. So who wants to come in there knowing that you're only gonna be there possibly for 1 year?
Yeah.
That's another problem that they're gonna be having
Yeah.
as far as finding the coordinator. Or they may, I don't know, because you go in there, season's not going good halfway through.
Yeah.
Head coach is fired. Well, you already know more than likely you won't be there next year.
Right.
So if you're looking for the steady work, that might not be the job for you.
Yeah. So y'all saw that what's it called, like that well, of course I just said it right now, Leslie Frazier is going to be the defensive coordinator for the Seahawks. How do y'all feel about that hire?
It's good hire. First time head coach needs another person in the building
Yeah, what experience?
with the experience. Because I can tell you right now, Pete Carroll's checked out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pete Carroll wanted to coach the team.
Right.
He ain't gonna. Why is he gonna help this dude out?
Yeah,
So
right.
Leslie Frazier coming in, who has a great defensive background, he could just come in and be trusted to operate the defense while McDonald tries to learn the ins and outs of being a CEO more than just a position or coach of the defense.
Yeah. Yep. All right, man. Y'all boys got anything else? Yeah. And then did y'all hear about Teddy Bridgewater retiring?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he high school coach.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Got some other. What do you think about? Let's go to the Steelers. Offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. We saw what he did with all the talent in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We have lesser talent in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What do you see? What do you see happening coming of this hire of Arthur Smith to the Pittsburgh Steelers? Do you see?
Lots of Najee Harris. Run, and run. George Pickens, he can't be too happy about this.
No.
Frymuth, he ain't gonna be too happy about this.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking about, but good luck.
Yeah.
You know, if you, he's gonna want to run it. So get ready for it, Pittsburgh. Maybe that's what Tomlin wants. I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's what's coming.
So it sounds like they're gonna be stuck with that quarterback for a minute, and with what's his name? Pickens.
Pickett.
They're gonna be stuck with him for the next season, maybe.
Yeah.
Because now they want to run the ball more in that type of offense, and he has less talent, like Jerron said, in Pittsburgh now. He couldn't make nothing happen over there in Atlanta, man. In Atlanta, he had a freaking talent, backfield, front field, everything. It's just not gonna be good, man. I think this is the year that Mike Tomlin gets fired. I think that's it, man. It's like you. Like, I wonder who made this hire. Was it Mike Tomlin?
Right.
Or was it
That's what I wanna know.
upper management, above him, man? But this hire was just awful.
So let's play a game. Each one of y'all represent Arthur Smith. And I am the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. What are y'all telling me as a pitch to hire Arthur Smith? Give me something.
So the only thing I would say is Derrick Henry. That's it. I mean, like, so far him as a coordinator and head coach. I mean, really, that's the only thing he really has, man. I mean, DC. I mean, he was with your team.
He was the coordinator on the number one seed on the AFC team.
Yeah,
that's all I can give you. That is it.
And the reason being that it wasn't Tannehill.
No,
I mean,
so that's the problem I have with this.
right.
What did they say to convince you to hire Arthur Smith, who wasted Bijan, wasted Jonnu Smith and Pitts?
Drake London.
Drake London should be on the Mike Evans trajectory, at least. He's not as good, but big, fast, good hands. If I'm his representative, I don't know what I'm telling you.
Man, ever since like Big Ben's left and the whole thing with Antonio Brown, that Steelers organization was from here down. And you want to look away, but you can't, because more bad shit's happened to that team. There's nothing good about this team whatsoever. The only good thing they have going on is T.J. Watt. That's the only thing good out of that Pittsburgh Steelers team.
Tomlin is Tomlin is keeping them afloat. So he should get ownership.
Yeah.
At this point,
Right.
he should get a little stake. He's got to be up there with the love of Cower, and like they got to give him something because he's
Man,
the only legitimate part.
They're setting that man up to fail.
Yeah.
It's like they were like, all right, for sure, we know you're not gonna have a winning record having this man as your offensive coordinator. So then we can fire you. That's it. I mean, the only thing that is keeping him from not being fired is because he has a winning season every year, and the fact that he made the playoffs this year, it helped him. But man, it's a bad hire, man. That division alone, oh my God, man. Yeah.
I got a prediction. With
Mid-season?
this hire, either one or both of George Pickens or Deontay Johnson gone.
Yeah.
They're not going to throw it to him. Pickens is going to raise hell with this offense. So I think he's traded by starting next season.
Yeah.
Rough.
I believe it too, man.
Rough.
Believe it, man. Pittsburgh's gonna have a hell of a season, and not in a good way neither, man.
I'm waiting to see who the quarterback gonna be because I don't think Pickett's gonna be that.
Yeah.
The guy with the seat. I think it's gonna be somebody else from the outside coming in. I don't think that he's gonna be the starter.
We'll see.
I've heard of also trade for Fields. I've heard of Russell Wilson coming in. A lot of different things.
They need to look and see what Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
They need to see what his price tag is. Then I would be a little bit more bullish on the team.
Because I haven't heard that Kirk Cousins want to take a discount to come back to Minnesota.
He what?
He's willing to take a discount to come back to Minnesota. So we'll see what's up, man. All right, gentlemen, y'all boys got anything else with the news around the NFL, coaches, anything like that?
No.
Is there anything that we covered? No. All right. So today we got a new segment right here at the Shield Football Podcast. So we're going to use the app Price Picks. Some of us on the table have been familiarized with it. DC, you play Price Pick?
No, but I played something similar to it. I've never been on that before.
Okay. Jay, have you played Price Pick?
No. No. Everybody's telling me to get on it. Know how it works.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I haven't put my money up in a while for that.
So who put me onto this was my boy Chuck. Shout out to Chuck. He's a friend of the show. He put me on this since last year. So I'm pretty familiar with everything with this app right here. I've won some money, lost some money with it, but we don't advise you to gamble. But if you do want to take our advice, right now we're going to go through the receiving group, quarterback, and running back, tight end group, and we go give you our opinions of over and unders, gentlemen. So you want to start off with the receiving side? All right. So they got Travis Kelce at 70.5, over and under on him.
Well, we're gonna write these down. DC, if you could write them down for us, so we can revisit and see who was right. We need some brownie points. We need some competition.
All right.
So what was the first name?
So all right. So we're gonna do receiving first on DC.
Okay.
All right, receiving, and let's do Kelce. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So put a column, your name,
Okay.
my name, and Jay's name. All right, here we go. Kelce, he's projected at 70.5. All right, Jerron, over or under on receiving with Travis Kelce?
Over.
Okay. I got him as over as well. Sorry. So
Okay.
DC, let us know. Over? Okay.
All right.
Now, the next one, DC, let's do Brandon Ayuk. He's projected to do 63.5. Jay, over or under?
Oh man, I'm gonna go over.
Over? Okay. All right, that's fair.
Right on.
Give me the over on him as well.
I'm going under.
You going under?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now, Rashid Rice. He's projected at 65.5. Give me the over on him.
I'm going under on him. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we have
Going over.
over. Yep. Now now we got Kittle. 47.5 on him. Give me the under.
Oh, I'm going over.
Over on him.
Over.
I'm breaking the big one.
Okay. Now we have McCaffrey. 35.5. I mean 34.5. With him.
Receiving?
Yeah, receiving. This is receiving. Give me the over on him. DC.
I'm gonna go under.
Going over on it.
Yeah. All right. And Debo Samuel. 58.5 receiving.
Man.
On him, give me under. Yeah.
I gotta go over.
I'm going over. I'm going over also.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to rushing.
Okay.
All right, DC. Now we go to rush.
Okay.
McCaffrey. Now this one's kind of high. 90.5. Jay?
Y'all got if the Chiefs are winning this, he's going under. I'm gonna go under.
Under?
Yeah, under.
See, that's the thing, you know, like I usually try not to put wins and losses because I like to put performance wise first. As rushing with him, I'm going to say under. Yeah, under with him. Because if they stop him, they could stop. They could, all right.
Next.
Isaac Pacheco. He is projected to hit 65.5. Jay?
Under. I'm going under on that one. They're gonna have a nice plan for him.
Right on.
Over. Give me the over on him. I'll take the over.
Yeah, I'm taking over.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna do the Mahomes on rushing.
Ooh.
Mahomes projected at 26.5.
Over.
Give me the over on
over.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, over on that.
Over.
He's gonna have 50.
Yep. Now Pretty. He's projected 12.5. Give me under on him.
Over.
Over?
He's gonna feel like he found something in that Detroit game. He's gonna tuck and run. I think he tucks and runs.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. This is the fun one right here. Debo Samuel rushing 16.5.
Under.
Under as well for me, DC.
I'm going over.
Over?
I think you'll get one of the sweep.
Okay. So now let's go to passing.
Okay.
So if you're in on Price Picks, they got a special going on. They got for Mahomes special, half a yard. So make sure you cop that one right there. But let's say if you don't get that half a yard, and let's say you want to put your balls out there. Right now they got Mahomes at 264.5 total yardage. Give me the over.
Whoa, you said total
Total or
yardage.
passing?
Yeah, passing.
Okay.
Passing yard. Okay, that's different.
Yeah, not passing.
I'm going under.
264?
Yes. He doesn't have enough playmakers for that.
You going under, Jay?
I'm going under.
I'm going over.
Yeah.
Who's he throwing to?
We're going to figure it
We're
out.
gonna figure it out. Now, Pretty. He's projected to throw 247.5. Give me on him under.
Can I do a push?
No, it has to be over and under.
Man, I'm gonna go over.
Over?
I say it gets 250. Gets to 250.
Okay.
Go ahead over.
Okay. So that's what we got. So far we got the receivers, rushing and passing.
Yep.
Is there anything more else that you want to hit on? We got pass attempts, pass completions, or what else? What else we got right here?
I say what we do is, do they have touchdowns? Over and under touchdowns?
Just they do, but just for passion or and rushing.
Passing, rushing touchdowns?
Yeah. So right now they got for Travis Kelce either rushing or receiving at a 0.5.
Okay.
So he needs one.
Okay.
For McCaffrey, they got him for the same thing, rushing or touchdown, a 0 at 1. They got him at 1.
Okay.
So that means he needs 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pacheco, same thing, a 0.1.
So I think we each take one of those. You the host. You pick which one you want
Is
first.
that an anytime touchdown you looking at?
Yeah, rushing or receiving.
Okay.
Yeah. So give me Kelce for a touchdown. I said Kelce gonna have one. So and he's a half a touchdown, so he only needs one.
Kelce, what? Oh, he's all he needs is one. Oh, that's a
Only
good
needs
one. Since you took that one, the Pacheco one is what?
They got Pacheco. Pacheco is at Pacheco at 1.
So he just needs one to.
No, 0.5. So he needs one.
He just needs one.
He needs one.
I'm gonna do Pacheco under.
Under.
So you don't say Pacheco's going to score a touchdown?
I don't see Pacheco scoring a touchdown.
Hmm.
No, I'm gonna stick to my guns. No touchdown for Pacheco this game.
DC?
I'm going with Pacheco with a touchdown.
Man, I'm surprised that none of y'all picked McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, either over one touchdown.
Oh no, McCaffrey's
He's got one. Right?
Yeah.
Got to be 1.5.
no, at 1.5. Yeah.
So you gotta
so
say he's
he
getting
needs
two.
Who do y'all think scored the first touchdown?
Ooh. Out of both teams,
Yeah, out of the game, in the whole game.
the first touchdown,
First player.
the first touchdown, call it a safe bet for me. Mahomes to Kelce. First touchdown because they have to show Taylor Swift.
I got Kittle first touchdown.
I'm going MVS.
Ooh,
Really?
Yeah.
Look,
I think Andy Reid going to slide one by early in the deep shot early.
if that happens, we might have a game.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it's going to take one of them others to step up.
Yeah, man.
You know what? You're going to be sick when he drops it. When he when it's in his hands, and he bobbles it. So I already see what's going to happen. It's going to be a slant, perfectly thrown.
Yeah.
He's going to catch it and bobble it. He's going to catch. He's gonna bobble it, but catch it, but it doesn't get 2 feet down because of the bobble. He only gets 1 foot down.
So it's gonna be a slant in the middle. So all that time, by the time he gets to the sideline,
he's gonna double catch it, and then when he actually gets control of it, he's only gonna have 1 foot down.
Damn it.
And Kraft is gonna be pissed off.
I will be if that happens.
Okay. All right. So for the coin toss, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Tails.
Yep.
Yeah, tails never fail.
Me too. Which are y'all like looking forward to any commercials?
Man, they have to surprise me.
Yeah.
Commercials haven't been as big as they usually are.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to surprise me these days.
Yeah, which they've been pretty lackluster the last few years, man.
Mm-hmm.
You may get 1 or 2 out of the whole game. So.
Yeah, man. All right, gentlemen. Y'all boys got anything else?
No, I think we covered it pretty good.
Yeah. DC?
Good, Fredo.
We're just gonna revisit those.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can put something on the line.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's close up this segment for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to the Shield Football Podcast. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe, follow this channel, share it. Much appreciated. We'll be, and also we're on in Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But preferably, we prefer you to go to YouTube first, hit that subscribe, then go back to those proper Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But until then, guys, we'll see who wins next week. Between the Jag, the Jag.
Jag.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
man. As a Texas fan,
Whoa, I
you
know
should be
what
embarrassed.
Between the 49ers and the Chiefs, we'll see who wins. But we'll talk about it next week. Until then, later, guys.
Later.
Peace.
Alive!